This is KGW News at 11.
And thank you for joining us at 11 on your Sunday night. I'm John Adams. Well, each year we spring forward and fall back, switching our clocks an hour for daylight saving time. In fact, we're just 3 weeks away from doing it all over again. But some Oregon lawmakers hope this year will be the last time we change our clocks. Ashley Grahams breaks down the bill that would keep Oregon on standard time.
Senate Bill 1548.
This bill making its way through the Oregon legislature would make standard time permanent, essentially doing away with daylight saving time.
Many people don't even know this is happening, and if they've heard about it, they have no clue what daylight saving time means versus standard time.
So what does it mean? This year, daylight saving time starts March 10th. Once we move the clocks forward, the sun rises 1 hour later and sets 1 hour later, giving us more daylight in the evening. Then daylight saving time ends in November. We move our clocks back and return to standard time.
Well, we are much better off having 8 months of evening sun than having 0.
Critics say it's healthier to stay on standard time and avoid switching the clock altogether.
It's shown by science to be the healthiest and safest way for commuters, for people who need to work outdoor, like farmers or construction, for children learning in school.
But there is concern that Oregon would be the only state on standard time along the West Coast.
If somebody commutes from the state of Washington, which many do, to Portland, from Vancouver to Portland, it's going to be a huge mess.
Lawmakers in both Washington and California have proposed similar bills, but there's no guarantee they'd all pass through each state legislature at the same time or at all. Ashley Grahams, KGW News.
Well, turning now to weather, it's 44 degrees in the Rose City. We saw some valley rain and some much needed snow in the mountains this weekend. Meteorologist Joe Ranieri is joining us now and talking about daylight saving. That would make a huge difference in the area if it went away.
Yeah, in 3 weeks, we'll have our first sunset basically a little after 7 o'clock in a couple of weeks. Doesn't it sound nice? Okay, with the changes, I'm not crazy about. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's all I'm going to say as I'll dive into the forecast, because we are going to be seeing some showers move in. This is that upper level low that's going to be coming in from our south, bringing in some showers and just a heavy amount of snow throughout the mountains throughout California. Here in our area, we're going to be seeing some snow showers overnight, but we're not going to be seeing much in terms of accumulation. Rainfall amounts were relatively light, almost 1/10 of an inch of rain over in Vancouver, over 1/10 over in Hillsborough, and along the Oregon coast, parts of Astoria and Seaside. You saw about 1/3 of an inch of rain earlier. Now, we are going to be seeing that rain move in late tonight and into tomorrow, really early tomorrow morning. This model is showing basically dry conditions heading into your Monday morning. Still a little bit of some light sprinkles and some light drizzle, but for President's Day, John, it's going to be more dry than wet. Temperatures are going to be right on average, right around the upper 40s, low 50s, but take a look at tomorrow afternoon over in Salem and Corvallis. Daytime highs flirting with 60 degrees. We'll see some heavier showers move in at times on Tuesday, but this model is showing just a light amounts of rain heading into President's Day, and that's going to be the case throughout Bend and Redmond, throughout Central Oregon. Again, the rainfall amounts will kind of increase intensity late tomorrow night and into Tuesday. So President's Day, more dry than wet at times, slowly seeing warmer weather. How's this sound, John? Daytime highs close to 60 degrees. I have 3 days like that in the 7-day forecast. I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
We love the 60s, Joe. Thank you. Well, this hasn't been the best winter for families who love skiing, but today they got their wish with heavy snow on Mount Hood. Our Sydney Dorner spoke with people enjoying the fresh powder on how it feels to finally have those ideal conditions.
Between finally getting a decent snowpack, a 3-day weekend, and great weather, families are eager to touch the fresh powder here on Mount Hood Meadows.
We didn't have a lot of snow early on through most of December, and then we got hit pretty hard in January with big blizzard, and Portland got hit hard as well, so we had definitely some operational challenges during that time period, but we're in an awesome spot now.
Mount Hood, a staple for skiers and snowboarders near Portland, receiving about 120 inches mid-mountain on Sunday. But ski resorts like Mount Hood Meadows aren't complaining about the big rush, considering they had to close a few times this season due to poor weather.
Well, we staff up for it and we kind of work a little extra, so it's pretty exciting to have the 3-day weekend and have folks here for multiple days.
This This is only Claire Goldsmith's second time skiing this year with her father, Tim. They've made trips up to Mount Hood a family tradition.
It's really fun. I always prepare the night before and I get really hyped up, and we always get McDonald's for breakfast, which is our kind of routines because it's a special treat for us.
All the way to the other side. Mount Hood Meadows even added an express line that lifts 6 people up at a time to help speed up the busy lines. Jessica Caldwell woke up at 6:30 a.m. just to snowboard on fresh snow.
Last season there was a lot more snow earlier. It seems to be coming a little later, but it's nice. Everyone, when it does hit, obviously everyone comes out. It's busy.
Mount Hood Meadows was full of snowboarders and skiers just like Jessica, appreciating the fun and hoping for more days of snow.
Just getting after it, have some fun, and enjoy time with friends.
1, 2, 3. Sydney Dorner, KGW News.
Well, multiple faith groups from around the region came together today to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The annual event is hosted at Vancouver Avenue Baptist Church. This year's event is taking place a month later than usual because of January's winter storms. Dr. King spoke at the historic church in November of 1961 as part of his tour of the Pacific Northwest. Dr. J.W. Matt Hennessy led the service. Dr. Hennessy is the only godson of MLK and Coretta Scott King. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler and Multnomah County Chair Jessica Vega Peterson were also in attendance. Vega Peterson spoke with us about Dr. King's legacy.
It's about, to me, the hope, the faith, and the perseverance that we have in creating our beloved community. This is something that resonates really deeply with where we are right now in Portland, in Multnomah County, and the type of community we want to build, and really, most importantly, the way we need to do it. And I think what we can take from Dr. King's legacy is that we have to do it with peace, we have to do it with understanding, with compassion, and we have to, above all else, do it together.
The service featured speakers from numerous faiths, including Protestant, Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, and Buddhist. The Pacific Youth Choir in the Vancouver Avenue Praise Team also performed. And we have some sad news to pass along tonight. A rising star in Portland's culinary scene has died. In an Instagram post today, the Ritz-Carlton Portland Hotel confirmed the death of Belle Pine head chef Lauro Romero. This is footage of Romero from a KGW story from 2021, soon after he opened his new Mexican restaurant, Republica, in the Pearl, where he was co-owner and executive chef. He also started the pop-up restaurant Clandestino, and last year his whole grilled Dorado was named one of the top 23 best dishes by the New York Times. The restaurant said Romero passed away in his sleep Friday. He was 42 years old.